Well, here it goes again. You sat down at the station, you saw a bunch of problems and a bunch of triangles, but you had no idea what to do. Well, here's your solution. It's the exterior angle theorem. The exterior angle theorem basically says that if you have two angles that are on the far side, on the opposite sides from an angle outside of the triangle, then those two angles will add up to the one that's outside. And that makes sense because if you take these three angles, they all add up to 180 because they're inside the triangle. And if you take these two angles that are next to each other, those are also going to add up to 180 because they're a linear pair. So that means these three must be all equal to each other. What that means practically is that if you're given those two far angles, you can say that these two added up will equal that one on the other side. So take a look at number 1 on your worksheet. Number 1 on your worksheet says there's 120 degrees outside of the triangle. And that means that 50 plus question mark, we don't know what question mark is yet, equals 120. Well, think about the ways you could figure out what that question mark is. If you can just plug in numbers and come up with a solution, that's fantastic. Go ahead and do that. If not, though, what you could also say is that 120 minus 50 equals what you need. So think about for a minute, what does 120 minus 50 equal? Yeah, I'm sure you got it. It's 70 degrees. So go ahead, you can write that directly on the first problem on your extra sheet. But after that, I want you to take a look and skip down to number 3. Number 3 has two of the angles on the inside and then the question marks on the outside of the triangle. And I'll say this is actually easier because all you have to say again is by the exterior angle theorem that 70 plus 50 equals question mark, which means that question mark equals 120 again. So it's like the reverse of what we did before. I want you to go ahead and do numbers 1 through 6 right now. When you are done with 1 through 6, go on to number 9 and then play this video again so that I can help you with number 9. Okay, I assume you went through 1 through 6. I assume I can trust you, and you're going on to number 9 right now. Number 9 looks intimidating because it has some x's in it, right? But I'm going to say it's the same exact idea. The exterior angle theorem says that 30 plus 4x plus 2. Remember, we're adding those two together because those two adding up equals this one on the outside, are going to equal 8 plus 6x. And if you remember your rules of algebra, you know that the left side can become 32 plus 4x equals 8 plus 6x. And then you might minus 4x from both sides so that one side becomes 8 plus 2x. And then the other side, you just have 32 left. And then remember, you just got 2 steps left. The 2 last steps include going minus 8 for both sides. Minus 8 for both sides, not just one side, right? So that, and what's 32 minus 8? It's 24 equals 2x. And so your question is 2 times what number equals 24? And you know that x equals 12. Go ahead and go past number 9 on your worksheet.